Okay, J-Dog, I'm going to try, or Jill, I'm going to try and make a video here on how I card. These are my new hand cards, Howard hand cards. I've always wanted a pair of these. They weren't nearly as expensive as I thought they were. I think they were 60 bucks. This is 190 tips or teeth per inch, which is for fine fleece. What I'm going to show you, demonstrate with, this is a Polworth fleece that is processed. I got it from Rovings years and years and years ago. Anyway, this is what I'm going to show you. This is with a processed fleece. This is how I would load the card. I just take my handful of stuff and I just do that and get the fluff on there as best as I can. Do this better. All right, there. Okay. Then the way I took a carding class from Carol Rhodes, Hubner, I think is her last name now. She hyphenates it. Anyway, she taught us to hold our hand cards like this for better balance and support. It's a lot easier on the wrists. And before I had my thumb surgery, this really saved my hands, and it's just kind of become habit now. So anyway, so what you do is you have I place this one on my knee like this, and I have this one, and what I'll do is I'll comb. It's kind of messy at first until you get it. And my teeth really aren't even touching. I'm just combing it off the edge. I'm trying to pick up the fibers very gently off those base teeth. Let's see if I can get this better. Okay. Now I'm going to transfer it, and I do it like this. I use my hands. Okay. And then when I'm adding, I'm using a downward stroke when I just add new fibers. So I'm kind of getting them down into the teeth a little bit more. And there's very little contact between the teeth. I'm trying to get that. There's a blip there. One thing you should know is it is possible to overcard fibers, especially if it's a really fine fiber like a merino or like this Polworth. You'll get, I don't know if you can see them, these little neps or blups or whatever you want to call them. What happens is the fibers, because they're so fine, they get stretched, and then when they're released, it's like a rubber band where you release a rubber band and it snaps back, only here it forms little neps. And some of these might be second cuts, so I just kind of pull those out by hand and then keep going. So you want to be really careful that you don't overcard your fibers. That's true with a drum carder as well. Transfer these back. And I have this ridge here, which I'm trying to get rid of. I'm not a real conventional carder. I suppose I should sit up straighter. I have this webcam attached to my jacket. Okay. I would say that's probably good enough for this fiber. It's really staticky here because my house is so dry. Yeah, and I do have that ridge there. I can try and get rid of it, but I'm probably always going to have that there. And when I spin, a lot of times I will pick my fibers as I'm spinning them because there'll be vegetable matter and all kinds of stuff in there. And I just pull it out as I spin. So, and I don't really like making roll eggs. I'm not very good at it. I prefer just taking them off by hand. This I do with my drum carder as well. And then I just fold them. And then when I want to use them, I'll unfold them. And I'll just stick them in a bag until I'm ready to use them. And yes, I do put my wool in plastic. I have not found that it has, there's no detrimental anything to it. Anyway, so that's how I card. I will post this on the thing on Facebook first, and then maybe I'll post it on, the fiber form. Okay? Hope that helps.